Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back again. I told you in my last video, sorry, I just got out of the shower, my hair's still wet. A little late in the day, but I took a long morning. Told you I was going to come back and tell you about my mini hell week last week. I was really busy last week. And this is what happened. I actually brought out my planner so I could get it all straight. Okay. So, I knew that my daughter was coming on Sunday the 11th. But then, so I said, well, Saturday, after, working and everything last week, and I said, well, things come up. I did stuff last week. I said, well, I'll take a day to myself. So that's the day that I went to AC Moore, Joann, and Target, and I did that video. And then I discovered that one of my cats had ear mites. Never goes outside, has ear mites, and she's had it before, Hallie. So, hey, I went to AC Moore, Joann, Target, came home, put that stuff away, treated my cat's ear for ear mites, and then I, talked to my daughter, and she said, well, we're going to push through. Well, she's texting me, and we're going to push through, so I'll be there late tonight. Well, I was supposed to, what was I supposed to get? Oh, I was supposed to get a shower rod because I had gotten the shower curtain, but then the person that cleaned the apartment, they had broken the shower rod, but it was kind of old anyway. So I was supposed to get a shower rod, so I had to go. And she said, well, that's okay. She said, I said, well, you can take a bath. There's a bathtub there. She said, okay, I'll wash up. Don't worry about it. That trip just went through. That was the tail. I haven't suddenly grown a tail. Although people look at me sometimes like I have. So I got up early Sunday morning. Excuse me, my eyes itch. And I was going to do Walmart anyway, so I did my Walmart run, and I got her shower rod. So I came home, put all my stuff away, and went to her place with her shower rod. And I spent some of the day with her, helped out doing a few things. So then on Monday, early, I went to the chiropractor. I got it all written down. Went to the chiropractor and ran out to see my daughter again. She's just there. Does she need help? I went out and gave her, because I had a checkbook here for paying some things like lawn mowing on a lot that she owns here. So, I gave her checkbook back. My sister Gail was here, so, because she bought a house here. So I went over and spent some time with her because they were delivering her new refrigerator. And then I went to the library about the craft class that I said I was going to teach. And then I come home and everything's fine. Everything's going well. My husband, he made dinner. We ate a very early dinner. We ate about 4 o'clock, but I had not had any lunch. I had been out running around. So we had an early dinner at 4 o'clock, about 4:30. He said, I'm taking the garbage out. And I said, okay. So I was sitting there, I was playing on my phone, and he didn't come back. So it was like, I said, well, I don't know how long it was, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever. And I said, I wonder what's taking him so long. So I kind of looked out the front window, our living room window, to see if maybe he was talking to the neighbor. And then I went to the front door and I opened it, and we have a full view glass storm door. And there he was, laying on the sidewalk, and blood all around him, unconscious. And of course I freak out, running out down the steps. Greg, oh my God, Greg. And he woke. He looked at me, and I said, "You stay right there." I said, "I'm here. I'm here. I got this." I said, "I gotta go call for an ambulance." So I ran in, grabbed the phone, was calling 911, walked out, and I said, just don't move, sweetie. Okay, I'm here now. I felt really bad, because I didn't realize he was gone for a while. And he takes blood thinners, and his face was covered in blood. He had busted his head open, his nose, mouth, everything. So I had to go to the hospital, and then they kept him overnight because of the head wound. And he was in ICU on Monday night. And then I get home, I came home. I didn't stay. He was just, the hospital's like 2 miles away from me. And maybe not even that. So, in the meantime, when he fell, after the ambulance came, and they were asking me all these questions, and I couldn't even answer them. I was just so upset. And I had to ask him. I said, "Sweetie, what are you allergic to?" And he said, "Codeine and eggs." And I said, "Okay." And then they said, "Who's your doctor?" And I went, I couldn't remember who our doctor was. Finally, I remembered. And but he kept saying, "I'm fine. I'm fine." I said, "Sweetie, you're not fine. You're not fine." Whenever I opened the door and looked out there and saw him laying on the sidewalk, I thought he was dead. All the blood. I just said, "Oh my God!" I thought he was dead. So anyway, I went ahead and let him stay in the hospital. He was right there. It was our local hospital, which I'm not particularly fond of, but they do have some good people in there. I do know that now. They get him in a room, and he was right there. If they just turned and looked, they could see right into his room. It was like, he was like 10 feet from the nurse's station. Yep, that's how ICUs are. So I came home, and I had to treat, had to treat Hallie's ear again. And then I said, "Oh, I'm only supposed to do this every other day for the first 3 treatments." So I brought him. They said, he's not to drive, and on the day of discharge or the next day, and watch him. Yeah. So anyway, bring him home from the hospital, and I'm on watch duty. I'm going in about every hour. He's on the computer. He's doing his thing, and he looks like he'd just gone 10 rounds, with Muhammad Ali. I don't know any modern boxers, but anyway. So what he did finally tell me was, he said, "I tripped on the very last step." Because when I went out, the garbage was right there at the bottom of the step. He said, "I tripped on the very last step," and he just face planted on our concrete sidewalk. And there was blood. We have a carport right beside our sidewalk, and there was blood on the metal pole where he had tried to pull himself up, and I think the blood spread, as he wasn't in the original place where he fell. And I did call my daughter to drive me to the hospital on Monday after it happened. She just got here. I said, "I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been here," because my best friend, she and her husband were on vacation out Midwest, actually out west. It was in Utah. I had nobody. So, but that's what he told me happened. So that was the medical emergency, and I was just on watch. Do you have a headache? Are you dizzy? And I looked at his pupils. On Wednesday, okay, he's doing better. He's in very good spirits. Everything was fine, and he is fine now. Nothing else bad happened to him. So I went to a card making class down at the Senior Citizen Center. I just wanted to see what it was. I'm a little more advanced than they are. Let's just say, not to insult anybody, but I'm a little more advanced. And but I got out. It was an hour and a half. I came back. Everything was fine. He was fine. And I told him, I said, "Well, and Wednesday is our night to take out the garbage. Pickups on Thursday." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to go out and take out the garbage." And he said, "I'll do it." And I said, "Oh, no, you won't. We know what happened last time." So anyway, Thursday, I went to work. And I had to take a ladder because my sister was going to be at her house, and she needed a higher ladder to put up curtains. So I loaded it in, and then my daughter said, "Oh, I need a ladder to get up in the back shelves to put some buttons." Okay, so what I did was I helped my daughter move some stuff after I saw there wasn't a lot of book work to do, nothing that couldn't wait, and I helped her take some of her boxes and stuff down from upstairs to downstairs that should have been downstairs anyway. And she said, "This is why I wanted this stuff downstairs. That's why I put garage." And I said, they wouldn't let me. They wanted me right there as they shouted out the numbers. That's professional moving. You got to check off the boxes. And I said, they didn't let me. I didn't know what they were taking off the truck. They were just shouting off numbers, and I was going through this list, okay, because there were 3 of them, okay. And I said, I did see a couple of boxes marked garage that they picked up and started to take upstairs. I said, no, that goes in down here. Anyway, I helped her with that, and then I went over after I left there, and I helped my sister hang some curtains in her new house, and then I went home. Everything's fine. Greg's fine. So then, but I don't know, did I tell you that 3 weeks ago he was diagnosed with a hole in his macula and a hole in his retina? I think I did mention that. So his appointment in Morgantown was Friday at 8:45. It's an hour and 15-minute drive there, so we had to get up really early, but we made it there. The hole in his macula is closing. Never said anything about the retina, except they had to watch it because a tear or a hole can lead to a detached retina. Okay, and then that evening, I delivered some candles to a local store. Candles and melts and soap. And that evening I made a YouTube video and uploaded it. That was Friday. So, and then yesterday I went shopping with my daughter, but that was my hell week. Yeah, that was like that happened. Yesterday I went shopping with my daughter, get her some essentials. I found some memory foam gel pillows. My pillow, I needed a new pillow. I'm real picky about my pillow. It can't be too soft or anything. I don't like hotel pillows. I don't like hotel, but they're way too soft. I have to fold the hotel pillow over because I like a hard pillow. So anyway, yeah, I spent all day with her. Yesterday we left here about 9:30 and went up to Clarksburg, Bridgeport, to Ollie's and Gabe's. I don't know if y'all know what Gabe's is. It's kind of like it's like an Ollie's, or I guess Gabe's was probably like the original, maybe TJ Maxx or something. It's discounted stuff, or like a Marshall's, but it's not. I don't know. I don't think they're that cheap. But anyway, we went to Gabe's and then Big Lots, and then we went to the most the busiest Walmart in the area, which is the Clarksburg Walmart. Then we came home and went to her house and put up her curtains. Like, I've just been busy. So today I'm just taking the day off. Like I said, I didn't get a shower until 11:30. and during that time, my husband, he's fine, So and the hole in the macula is starting to close. They said so. The ophthalmologist wants to give it another month to see if it closes even more, to avoid surgery. So yeah, I'm taking my husband. He got up early this morning and went to the grocery store and came back, and I still hadn't taken a shower. And then he said, "I'm going to go over to my friend's house." I said, "Okay, yeah." So, but anyway, that was my week. That was just out of this world. My week was just out of this world, and I really am enjoying my little student planner. You see what I did? I put Pam's planner on that. So I really am enjoying that. Now I'm losing my voice. I know I don't normally talk this much, and I have been having problems with my allergies. So, and it's supposed to be, what, 90, is it 95 today? 93, 95 degrees here today. It's supposed to drop out of the 90s, I believe, on Thursday. But it was 92 yesterday, maybe. It's supposed to be 93 or 95 today, and maybe 92 tomorrow, and 90 the next day. And, it's just like, it's very hot. Very hot. So, I'm inside. And I've been watching some YouTube videos, and I think I'm going to go find something to watch on Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu or something. I'm going to find something to watch. And I'm just taking this day off. I'll probably come back here in my craft room later. Yeah, because I worked on the Halloween card. Do you want to see how far I've gotten? This is the one I'm doing black on orange. But this is how far I've gotten. I need to add the sentiment. I decided to add the spooky tree. So what do you think of that? Yeah. I'm going to add the sentiment like up in here. Oh, nope, there. Right there. right around in there somewhere, I think. And then I've got the orange trees cut out in the orange fence, and I'm going to make one opposite of what this one, on the black. I'm going to do that one on black. Anyway, I may come back here and piddle, but I'm trying to relax my brain. I've just literally, it's like, anyway. And I do love helping my daughter. I'm so glad she's home. And I love helping my sister. We're all going to be closer now. And I do love my husband, and I was very worried. Extremely worried. So, anyway, there you go. That was my week. Last week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And next time I come on here, it'll be a crafty video. Alright? Okay. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye. Let me see if I can get this turned on.